Happy New Year. Whew, 2023. See you later. I am happy that 2024 is here. Man, 2023, it was a slow year, y'all, as far as real estate goes. I've been doing this 17, 18 years now, and I'm used to, things happening quick and having 4 or 5 transactions going on and working with buyers and sellers. It was a grind. It was slow. There was just not a lot going on. So let's talk about the year in review for 2023 for College-Glen real estate. Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your College-Glen neighborhood real estate specialist. I help buyers and sellers and investors move in and move out of College-Glen. It's a neighborhood me and my family have lived in for 12, 13, 14 years now. It's a great spot along the American River, close to Sac State, easy freeway access. Get to Tahoe in an hour and a half. It's an awesome spot. So 2024 is now here, and 2023, good riddance, you are gone. That was a slow year in real estate as far as the amount of sales happening. There just wasn't a lot. There wasn't much. My good friend Ryan Lundquist, the appraiser, he's got a great blog, and he just basically says, and I totally agree with him, it was just basically low supply meets low demand. That was kind of it. There just wasn't a lot of sellers on the market, and there wasn't a lot of buyers out there. And so that's what we had in this last year that was going on in 2023. That was for the whole Sacramento area, and that was definitely for College-Glen as well. As you'll see in the numbers here, I mean, we sold about 30 to 35% less homes this year in the neighborhood than we normally do in a normal year. So let's throw up the stats and we'll go from there, okay? All right, average sales price, it went down a little bit. In 2022, of all the homes sold, the average sales price was about $540, and in 2023, the average sales price of all the homes that sold was about $525. So nothing too substantial. Really, that's kind of interest rate driven for the most part there. They're just rates were higher, and therefore buyers couldn't pay as much. So about a 3% decrease. I wouldn't be surprised to see at this time next year to see that number, go back up to that 540, maybe even a little bit higher. Would be kind of a little bit of a guess there, but nothing too substantial. We didn't drop off a cliff, and I'm not expecting to see continued decrease going on as well too. Average days on the market, they went up a little bit in 2022. The market was moving a little bit faster. Homes averaged 17 days on the market. In this last year in 2023, it took about 20 days on average for a house to go from active to pending sale. Okay, now here's where we really get into it. The number of sales went down. In 2022, there was 78 sales. That was already not a whole lot to begin with. And it went down even further, only 74 sales in the neighborhood in College-Glen. On a normal, I've been doing this update for a long time, and on a normal year, we're talking over 100, 110, 115. So we're talking about 35, 40% less homes sold in the neighborhood this year compared to kind of a quote unquote normal year, a pre-COVID year. So with that being said though, we still had multiple offers. There was not a lot of inventory. So when you don't have a lot of inventory, there's not a lot to choose from. So when a property that's really nice comes on the market, it's not uncommon to have multiple offers, even though there weren't a ton of buyers. It's a great neighborhood. People are always watching it. People always want to get in. It's a great price point. And so 48 of the 74 sales had multiple offers on them, over half. It's pretty good. The high water mark for the year was 700,000. Beautiful property. That one was on Mediterranean Way down the street from me, and it had a pool, and it was large and RV access and beautiful remodeled, gorgeous floor plan, walls taken out, everything. That property was awesome, and it closed escrow for 700,000, setting the bar. There was one that just closed in December, I believe, for 690 as well. So 2 that were really close up there in the high water mark. The breakdown, as usual, we had mostly conventional buyers financing. Next up was actually all cash. We had 12 of the 74 were all cash. Then FHA coming in with 7 closings, VA with 3, and then 2 were just kind of other type of financing, maybe seller financing or other CalHFA, maybe something like that. So yeah, 74 closed escrows in our neighborhood. I mean, there's like 2,500 houses in the neighborhood, so that's an extremely low turnover rate. Moving forward, I think we're gonna at least have more sales than that. I mean, this was record-setting year as far as the lowest amount of sales happening in Sacramento as well as our neighborhood. So moving forward, rates have come down. A lot of this time in 2023, we were dealing with 7 and even 8% interest rates during the year. So right now, starting off the year, we're kind of in the mid 6s, 6.7-ish range there. That's huge. That's a big difference for buyers. That's dropping their monthly payment down significantly. It's also enticing people to put their house on the market because they're willing to go for a 6.5% mortgage rather than sell and go to an 8% mortgage. So I'm expecting we'll probably have more inventory coming on the market this year, as well as we're going to have more buyer activity. Those two things are going to equal more homes turning over in College-Glen this year, okay? So if you're looking for any information about specifics, neighborhood, streets, floor plans, you name it, I'm here to help you out. My website, www.collegeglenrealestate.com. Hope 2024 is off to a great start for you. Definitely get writing down either your goals or your intentions, whatever you're striving for this year. You can focus on the things that you can do and you can control, whether it's reading or exercise or diet, those types of things. Let's all get out there and work on what we can control so that we can hit our intentions for 2024. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video. Look forward to talking to you soon, and clear skies.